Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. All right, posted on the X platform. I got it right this time. This from Wall Street Apes. Wow, this is unbelievable. Now, in effect, they passed that the Federal Reserve banks are now exempt from taxation. Can you believe it? Federal Reserve banks now exempt from taxation? Huh? Really? Are you serious? He basically goes on to say you are literally owned and ruled by the Fed and central banking cartel. Bet you didn't know this. Let me play you guys the clip. Somebody actually filming their screen with the official document on here. Watch this.
Bet you didn't know this. 12 USC 531 exemption from taxation under US Code House.gov. What's this say? In effect October 1st, 2023. Exempt from taxation, Federal Reserve banks, including the capital stock and surplus therein, and the income derived therefrom, shall be exempt from federal, state, and local taxation. Ain't that a bitch?
What a bold statement there at the end. So, yeah, they just passed it too, guys. October 1st, 2023. Wonder what they're planning. Wonder if this orchestrated collapse is closer now more than ever. And, if the reality of it is that they need to get their ducks in a row and, change all the rules before the entire economy collapses, before the financial system collapses, to usher in that new system that they've been trialing now for a couple of years. Anyway, wanted to thank Wall Street Apes for bringing that up. In terms of de-dollarization too, right? We've discussed crypto technology that is going to, or rather that could destabilize the dollar. Well, Brian Brooks went on the record discussing re-dollarization. Okay, this one courtesy of Subjective Views here on Twitter. We've heard a lot about de-dollarization of late, but here's Brian Brooks to tell us about re-dollarization via stablecoins. So yeah, could the dollar be saved through stablecoins, or at least regulated stablecoins in the US? Listen to this.
Stablecoins are simply digital representations of dollars held on deposit in U.S. banks. So the dollars themselves don't move, but the instrument by which someone is able to access dollars doesn't require a local bank account. And that's important for the United States because it creates a revolution from below in terms of dollar demand. So in the very countries whose leaders would like to drop the dollar, their billions of citizens demand dollars. The only problem we have, and the reason this is a good Federalist Society topic, is currently the administration is incredibly hostile to crypto in general and to stablecoins in particular. And that is why ranking member Maxine Waters, after 18 months of bipartisan work, tried to torpedo Patrick McHenry's stablecoin bill just a couple of months ago. Without a clear regulatory framework that specifies who can issue stablecoins, whether deposit insurance is available for stablecoins, and the manner in which stablecoins can be transmitted both domestically and internationally, without that kind of framework, it's highly unlikely that dollar stablecoins will succeed in the mission of re-dollarizing the world's economy. But at a time like we're in today, re-dollarization is really a critical urgency. And so I would just urge everyone on the call to spend some time looking at the McHenry stablecoin bill as well as his market structure bill to understand why market structure is important. Without these networks, stablecoins can't exist, but without sound regulation of stablecoins, their reserve assets, their FDIC insurance status, and similar things, this revolution from below, which is so good for our country, might never occur.
I gotta say, every time I hear Brian Brooks speak, is really intelligent. The way his mind works, the way he sees the connections. You can see the stablecoin legislation is really going to play a huge role in the re-dollarization of the US dollar, just by incidental means, I guess, is how he's trying to convey this. And it would be ironic if Congress decided to torpedo these bills, as he says here, claim, no, we cannot regulate stablecoins, we cannot regulate crypto, they're public enemy number one. But then, ironically, that inadvertently continues to create, a collapsing effect of the economy, helps, put fuel on the fire, basically, to this collapsing economy because there is no mechanism now to re-dollarize. So, very interesting perspective here from Brian Brooks. I got to thank Subjective Views. And of course, Susan Anthony, who's always posting some great stuff, her and Subjective Views here on Twitter. Great to see these posts, guys. Thanks so much. Wanted to keep moving along, guys. BondCrypt here posting this. Okay, so despite what's going on in the market, despite the fact that, volume has been in decline for certain cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP, guys, has seen increased derivatives activity. So XRP has been experiencing an exceptional performance marked by a significant surge in spot exchange and derivative volume, according to data from Finbold, CoinMarketCap, and CoinGlass. Within a single day, XRP's 24-hour volume surged nearly 1.8 billion, constituting 6.36% of its close to 28.24 billion market cap on Wednesday. Think of that, guys, for a second. 6.36%, and the total market cap is only 28.24%. So a huge portion, 1.8 billion of the 28.24 billion, 6.36%, a huge portion of XRP's market cap. And guys, at a time when Bitcoin and Ethereum derivative volume has seen a 30% decline over the same period. So what does this tell you? More utility for cryptocurrencies like XRP, less demand, less need for cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Maybe we will see, a decoupling at some point in the near future. Who knows what this bull run is going to bring? I mean, right now we're still following the trends of the market. Bitcoin, still kind of on track, doing its thing. Nothing too out of the blue happening for Bitcoin. We are likely going to continue to see, a decline in the market. A time now where I'm going to be accumulating my last few cryptocurrencies, probably within the next few weeks, months, don't know yet. And I'm sharing this journey, guys, with my patrons on patreon.com/workingmoneychannel, only $5 a month. I purposely kept it affordable so you guys can follow me. And so, I don't want to charge you. I don't want to gouge $100 a month, $150 a month. I know there are some guys that charge lots of money to show you what they're trading, and I just don't want to do that. I personally want us all to make money. So if you want to follow me, you can. You don't have to follow me. I'm just showing you guys, opening up my portfolio to you. And I've also decided I'm going to be opening up my XRP position, my Bitcoin, all the other cryptocurrencies that are excluded from the $10,000 plus. It's going to be a $10,000 plus portfolio by the time I'm done here accumulating more. I'm kind of getting addicted, but I'm going to be opening up all my crypto trades to you guys this time around. And this time, it's different. We're going to be looking at not just the macro trend, but each individual cryptocurrency. And if some see a 20x, 50x, 100x gain before the top, well, we're going to cash out, and I'm going to be showing you guys my trades in real time. I'm also thinking of doing a live stream pretty regularly. So if you guys want to see my pretty mug on camera and ask me questions, we're going to have a forum. And I think the Patreon it's growing, but it's manageable enough that I can answer all your questions, and I'm still answering all your questions. I know I'm a little backed up there, but I will get to you guys if you have joined the Patreon already and you still are waiting for me to respond. Anyway, getting off topic, but we are seeing more demand though for XRP derivatives activity, and again, that's what I was talking about. This could be this is probably going to be a very, very different crypto market than previous markets, just because of the way the landscape is changing, and we kind of have to keep on top of that. And this is the other reason why I'm not just saying, okay, these are my targets, set it, forget it, and in 2 years I'm going to be trading out at those targets. I have a feeling that things may change so much that I just want to keep my thumb on the pulse of the market, and this is why I want you guys to follow along with me. So, great news for XRP derivative trading. Volume is up there. Crypto Addy also posting this. Ripple received its Singapore payment license, which I highlighted in a video yesterday, which I will link up here in the top right-hand corner. But guys, also Sygnum official who received an 8-figure USD investment from SBI Group and has $3.5 billion under management, also received a license. Now, for those of you guys who do not know, Sygnum connected to SBI, but also did add XRP to its cryptocurrency portfolio back in 2020. Well, now they also have a license here, guys, from Sygnum directly, okay? Sygnum Singapore maintains major payment institution license from the MAS. This coming out just recently here, so I got the article up here, guys. They've become the first Swiss cantonal bank to launch a cryptocurrency offering to its customers. From today, Zuger cantonal banks, customers can invest in a range of leading cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Polygon, and Uniswap. Sygnum's fiat digital asset gateway enables them to conveniently buy and trade cryptocurrencies versus the eBank mobile app. So another great update here with regards to Sygnum. They're also now connected via this Singapore Monetary Authority license. They have a connection to SBI and also to Ripple's XRP. So some great news there. Wanted to thank Crypto Addy just for posting that. Sandy Young coming on the X platform saying such an honor to win in this UK's most prestigious payments awards. Guys, Ripple is a winner yet again. The Payments Association has come out and said, Ripple, you're the leader in digital currencies and assets in financial services. Congratulations on your win at the Pay360 Awards. Let's also recognize the entire industry for embracing digital finance. Guys, Ripple has won winner, winner, chicken dinner. Best use of digital currencies and assets in financial services. So there you guys have it. Ripple, a winner, and Cindy Young just sending her congratulations out to the team at Ripple. Ripple was also honored to announce that they have been recognized by Juniper Research in their prestigious Future Digital Awards for FinTech and Payments 2023. So another award here. The Judge's Choice Award for Sustainability and FinTech Innovation of the Year did go to Ripple. And also the Platinum winner, the CBDC Innovation, also did go to Ripple. So a couple of awards there that I just wanted to highlight in this afternoon's video. Over here, there's just an article from Business Wire just highlighting this. Future Digital Awards winners announced for FinTech and Payments 2023. So again, just highlighting Ripple for their Palau stablecoin initiative specifically. Wanted to keep moving along though, guys, because there's more brilliant FedNow plus crypto and Canada. Did you guys see this new commercial with Ryan Reynolds for Nuvei? To put this into perspective, Nuvei did add 40 cryptocurrencies to their platform, including XRP, fairly recently within the last couple of years or so. It's another payments platform. They also did launch a partnership with Visa, which also happens to be connected to Ripple through Earthport, to launch new crypto debit cards. Well, Nuvei guys in Canada, it looks as though they're trying to grow bigger with this Ryan Reynolds spot. I wanted to play you guys this, thought it was kind of fun.
Tech company has a big, overblown video about its purpose in the world. So as an investor in Nuvei, a global technology company based right here in Canada, I decided we needed one too. Just more Canadian. Hit it! It's about technology. It's about the future. It's about teamwork. It's about poutine. It's about moose. It's about a boot. And I guess it's about hockey. I also think it's about simplifying payments, but to be honest, I've kind of lost the thread here. Nuvei, tomorrow's technology company today.
Actually, Ryan, we're more of a payments company.
That's rude. It's not very Canadian of you.
Yeah, focusing on the payments, I think, is more important here than, the Flash. I mean, it was cute, I guess, but payments, in Canada, Ripple already very integrated into the Canadian workflow and payments connection to the Bank of Canada on top of that. So interesting to see this new spot here now, also really trying to promote fintech with this flashy commercial, including Hollywood star Ryan Reynolds. So I thought that was interesting. Wanted to thank XRP Drops for posting that. Guys, it's going to take time. XRP is not going to command 5 digits right away, but it will eventually, I think. The IMF is saying, is coming flat out saying integration for new technology, the adoption of new fintech technology is going to take time. This one from Flip the Chain.
We talk about first mover advantage a lot, and it's actually very interesting because in technology, it can certainly be possible to be too early to develop a product that the world is just not ready to receive, or the infrastructure isn't in place to make that product as successful as it could be. So sometimes the first mover doesn't always win. Sometimes they're too early. But I think that it's not just about the first mover effect for adoption. It's also about the first mover effect for standards. So whoever's first out of the gate here is going to set norms and standards around around privacy, around how open the system is, and actually very detailed standards in how transactions are formatted and how they interact. And as financial institutions start onboarding onto these systems, they're going to get used to one set of standards, and it's going to be extra work to add in new sets of standards.
So the first out of the gate are going to set the standards, you say. Interesting concept. Another one here from Flip the Chain, bringing up this David Schwartz interview from a few years ago. I think it's all gelling. It's making sense now while listening to this in context.
It's been the narrative for a few years because I've talked to your CEO, Brad, fairly often, and he's made the case this is a way for banks to save money, use XRP as kind of a bridge currency. But I got to say, it doesn't seem to be happening. It seems every year this is kind of the promise, but we're not seeing a lot of adoption. What's going on there?
I would agree that adoption of digital assets has been a little slower, you could see it as being incredibly quick or incredibly slow, depending on what time frame you think is reasonable. I would say revolutionizing international finance is not something that you would expect to happen overnight. But it is a multi-step process, and I think the first problem that we encountered, we kind of thought that we could take a direct line to settling with a digital asset, and I think a lot of people thought that, well, now we have digital assets, let's just use them for payments, and that'll be that. Part of the problem is that the payment systems are just not capable of supporting instantaneous settlement. So if you think about a payment system like SWIFT, where you just kind of push a payment message out, and you don't necessarily know the entire path, and you don't know the fees until later, you don't even know if the destination account even exists until sometime later when the payment is actually processed by the the destination institution, there's no way that you could build instantaneous settlement into a system like that. So we kind of found ourselves in this situation where if we wanted institutions to settle their international payments with a digital asset, we first had to rebuild the payment messaging, sort of the plumbing. And we discovered something interesting on the way. What we discovered was that the existing plumbing was so bad, I mean, it dates back to batch computing days, that just improving that messaging was a product. That was something that banks and non-bank financial institutions would be interested in. And so we focused on building a top-notch payment network that can settle with a digital asset.
So you heard it here, David Schwartz from a few years ago. Obviously, this is a really old clip, and since then a lot has occurred. All these systems, all these even governments have become more favorable to cryptocurrencies, become warmer to the adoption. DLT technology, this term is becoming part of their lexicon, talking about payments, cryptocurrencies, stablecoins. But they're very, very careful to differentiate between the speculative coins, the crap coins, the 99% that are going to go to zero, probably, and the coins that solve problems, the coins that hold true value in this new financial system, guys. Another reason why I'm going to be holding part of my XRP for the long term, and for my patrons, I'm going to be telling you guys exactly how much XRP I'm going to be trading in this bull run, and how much I'm going to be keeping for the long term, guys, because the price appreciation, even if it is a few years down the road, is going to be insane. At least all signs point to that fact. Guys, another one here from ISO 20022. Let's do it on Twitter. Now, I believe I did a video on this years ago and I completely forgot about it. I thought I'd bring it up again. The fact that, and recently I did a video about XRP hitting that $10,000 mark at some point down the road. Now, this was a little piece of the puzzle that I did not incorporate in that video because I completely forgot about it. If you guys didn't catch that video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. But the official digital token identifier plus the unit multiplier for the XRP ledger, guys, he's posted some screen grabs here. Token reference, okay, this is from github.com/Ripple. Unit multiplier is 1 million. Now, guys, why that's important is because that is the divisible, okay? Unit multiplier here, he posts just some of the back-end tech code here from the system here. Unit multiplier, again, 1 million. Why this is important, so here is the front end, just giving you guys an example of an XRP payment. The reason this is important, let me read you this. The unit multiplier is a number that tells us the smallest amount of digital asset that can be bought or sold. In the case of XRP, the unit multiplier is 1 million, as per denoted by the backend code right here, okay? GateHub.com/Ripple unit multiplier 1 million. Let's go back to this. So the unit multiplier is 1 million. This means that the smallest amount of XRP that can be bought or sold is 0.000001 XRP, guys. Why that is important, okay? This is the smallest unit of XRP that can be purchased. What is the smallest unit of money that you can have? 1 cent, right? If you live in the United States or elsewhere that has dollars, 1 cent, that's the smallest unit. You can't buy a half a cent. You can buy 1 cent. The actual value of XRP depends on how much people are willing to pay for it, just like with any other product. The price of XRP is determined by supply and demand, as we all know. If more people that want to buy XRP than there are people selling it, then of course the price will go up. If more people are selling XRP, then the price will go down. When we talk about the price of XRP, though, we usually talk about the price for 1 unit of XRP, but because of the unit multiplier, guys, for XRP, it is 1 million. The price is actually given in terms of the smallest amount of XRP that can be bought or sold, which is 0.000001 XRP, and we generally refer to that as a drop of XRP. Guys, why this is important. Remember what David Schwartz said about, if XRP was $1 million and you wanted to buy $1 million house, well, then you would need 1 XRP versus if XRP was $1 to buy $1 million house, you would need 1 million XRP. And I think he used that in terms of an example with Bitcoin. But, talking about that example, XRP has to command a high enough price in order to be able to facilitate these payments properly. And so just to this point here, guys, if the unit multiplier is 1 million, and the smallest unit of XRP you can buy is 0.000001 XRP. Well, obviously then, 1 cent being the smallest amount, if we can equate that to 0.000001 XRP, 0.01, so 1 cent, right? Divided by 0.000001 XRP would mean that, guys, XRP would have to command a $10,000 price, or was at least built to support a $10,000 price. In order for this multiplier, the unit multiplier of 1 million, to be utilized to purchase the smallest unit of fiat currency, which is in fact 1 penny. So I thought I'd bring that point to you guys. I know I've mentioned it in the past. I forgot to mention it in the video I did about the $10,000 XRP. Of course, though, this is all going to take time. But we know, David Schwartz has said XRP was meant to command a high enough price in order to facilitate payments. Will it get to $10,000? I think maybe one day it will. How long that will take? Well, that of course is still up for debate. If you want to follow me on Patreon, guys, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I'm going to be opening up my entire portfolio. You guys can follow me if that's something you're interested in too. Again, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.